good? Welcome back to the Mxbikes video. And I don't think this is a new track. It came out in October of last year, but it is a paid track that is currently free on the Mxbikes shop. I'm not sure why it's free. Normally they do like the free track for the first 7 days, but it's still free at the moment. Last time I did this, the next day it was not free. But hopefully that's not the case this time. This is WWE practice day. It looks pretty freaking cool so far. Looks like a little ranch vibe, kind of. Oh my gosh, watch where we're going. Still on the 250. If you guys saw yesterday's video, we finally hopped back on the 250. I did a little race just for fun, and now we're trying to find the flow again on a 250. Because I've been on a 450 a little too much. Don't want to lose focus on, you know, practicing and getting better on a 250, because if I ever want to, you know, join a pro race, or not join, but, you know, actually qualify, I could join a pro qualifier. But if I actually ever want to qualify, I'm going to need to practice more on a 250, I feel like. I still have hopes of going pro. I know that's kind of where this Mxbikes channel started, when I shifted from, you know, Minecraft back in the day, if any of you guys remember that. But it's just like, for me to go pro right now, it's time. I just need a lot of time, and there's a lot of people grinding these days for, you know, hours and hours, and I do not have that kind of time of day right now. So we'll get there someday. We're just slowly but surely making progress. We're gonna keep getting better over time, and we'll eventually make a pro race. I may switch full-time Supercross on a 450 just because I enjoy it more, and I just, yeah, it's probably gonna make it harder for me to ever qualify for a pro race. But I'm better on a 450 on Supercross. I enjoy it a lot more. I can actually put rhythms together. I just feel like you have to be picture perfect on a 250 in Supercross. And I'm just not at that, you know, skill level. I feel like the 450, if you can handle the power and learn to, you know, ride it correctly, it does buy you out of some sticky situations. Doesn't mean you're crazy fast, but you can actually put laps together, and it's more fun than crashing every 3 seconds because you just didn't get that optimal speed in the corner on a 250 and you didn't make the jump, you know what I mean? So we'll probably make the switch next year, full-time 450. Probably won't be looking back on the 250, but we'll still play 250 on outdoors, and you know, maybe I'll mess around with it here and there if you guys want to see it. All right, let's see if we can get, oh gosh, lines going. Biggest thing right now is just my mind with shifting. Because I've been used to like the gearing ratio I've been messing with on the 450, so trying to remember like when I need to shift. I mean, I'm listening to the RPMs, oh gosh, but I'm having to shift a lot more often, I guess you could say, and I'm not getting to the speeds I want as quick. God, we're all over the place. I do have a setup on this bike, but it is not working amazing at the moment. But it's probably more of a me not riding this bike, because I did a couple pub lobby races yesterday, and the bike felt pretty dang good. It's nice to see, like, I haven't been on the 250 in a while, and I went and ran the fastest laps I've ever ran on Farm 14. I hit PBs. Now it's not like crazy fast. It was like 131s or something like that. But it's cool to see that I could get more speed. Even not even like riding it. I guess if just the 450 does help adapt, but that's cool to see. I feel a little more in control, obviously, of the 250 on outdoors. So it's just those really big lines on like some of the pro tracks is where I struggle on the 250s. Oh gosh, I need that pro setup where, oh gosh, we're going down. I need that pro setup where you know, I over jump like crazy and somehow the bike just lands like it's got feather falling. It's crazy. I don't know what they're doing, but I ain't accusing anybody anything. They just better than me, and they got better setups evidently, because I mean, they'll over jump it. It's just like the bike just glues to the ground as soon as they land, which is pretty cool. So hopefully someday I can get that setup. I think you could pay for a setup, which is a lot of those guys use. I don't know. I paid for a bike skin once, like 30 bucks. It's custom. I don't throw it on as much as I should, but I don't know, that stuff can get expensive, but those guys are putting in a lot of hard work to make the setups and everything. I just feel like, I don't know like how custom it is to you. I feel like for me to pay real money, like probably $20-30, I'm sure it is, for a setup, I would probably want to like be in a lobby with them and then have them watch me and watch the bike, because I don't know everything about the bike, and try to help customize the setup to me. Now maybe they do that, I'm not sure, but if it's just like, here's, you know, here's a setup for 30 bucks, I don't know how I feel about that. Like, personally for me, I'm sure it works great for other people. What is going on here? I guess we're going to take a lunch break over there. Sit down and grab some lunch. Oh gosh, wasn't standing up. We survived, we survived. Okay. Sometimes if you're not standing up, these bumps will catch you. That line actually was better than I thought it was gonna be. I thought I was gonna like overshoot right there because of that, but a little scrub. A little too much on that jump right there. You guys see that Jet video where the person's like, Hayden's coming for you next year, and Jet's like, where did he finish today? I was like, oh, they starting it. That's good to see though. I'm excited for the rivalry of them two. I really hope Deegan goes. This is, I hope he either goes, like, I want to see him in every Supercross race next year. But that's either defend your West Coast title and race East Coast on a 450, or just go 450 the entire time. And I don't remember who said it, but somebody said that I watched, like, what would be the point? I mean, I guess the money, easier title to win. He's not winning a 450 title Supercross next year. So it's an easy title to win, to get the money, but is it really? I mean, I'm sure it's about the money, but why continue to get better at something that you're not going to be doing anymore when you need to start getting better at Supercross on a 450? So I don't know, we'll see. I'd like to see him though all year on a 450, or at least, you know, 250 West and East 450. I think that'd be pretty dope, or at least a couple rounds. If it gets too much with the championship and everything, maybe dial it back, but we'll see. Alright, let's see over. Oh my gosh, flying over. That one could catch you, I feel like, if you're really hauling. But if you got that pro setup, you know, you'll just eat it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. This track will be linked in the description. Hopefully it stays free long enough for you to get it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.